Are you trying to buy your first Instant Pot after September 2021 and feeling super confused? Then you're going to love this video. Hey, I'm Jamie and welcome back to Eat Love Protein. Today's video is all about a beginner's guide to the current 2021 Instant Pot models. A lot of guides out there right now about Instant Pots are outdated. They're full of models that aren't even made anymore, and they may leave you with more questions than answers. So if you're watching this after September 2021, then this information has been updated to the best of my ability to be about only the currently produced Instant Pot models according to the official Instant Pot website. This video is going to have a few different parts. So here's a quick agenda of what we're talking about today. First, we're going to talk about the overview, which is 2 steps to picking the right Instant Pot. Then you're going to learn how to pick the right size Instant Pot. Next, we're going to look at the 2021 Instant Pot models and the differences in their features. Then we're going to talk about the Instant Pot features, mainly which ones matter and which ones don't. Finally, we're going to summarize all the tips that you learn with final recommendations. But before we get started, if I could please just ask you for your help, please go down there and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new easy, healthy Instant Pot recipe every week. Also, if you could drop this video a like, because doing that seriously does help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for all of your support and help in advance. I really appreciate it. So yeah, if you're new to the world of Instant Pot and you've been searching the internet about what one to buy, I seriously don't blame you for being confused.
Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all day, okay? Pepe Sylvia, this name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail, well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia!
Honestly, for me, even putting together this video with accurate, updated information took over 3 hours of research. But luckily, now I'm here to help you out. So let's talk about the 2 steps of how to pick an Instant Pot for you. Step 1 is to pick the right size, and then step 2 is to select the right features. So let's talk about how to pick the right size Instant Pot now. So there's 3 sizes of Instant Pot. There's the 3-quart, which is also known as the Instant Pot 30. There's the 6-quart, aka the 60, and the 6-quart is the standard size Instant Pot. So if you see a recipe online or in a cookbook and it does not specify the size of the Instant Pot, then it is written for a 6-quart Instant Pot. And then finally, there's the 8-quart, aka 80. My recommendation, you can cook less in a larger Instant Pot, but you can't cook more in a smaller model. If you're not sure what size you need, I recommend that you go with the 6-quart because that's the default size and you're going to be handled really well by having that. Yes, even if you're single and even if you don't want leftovers, I still recommend going with the 6-quart Instant Pot. If you have a big family or you're going to be cooking for a lot of people, 5 or more people all the time, then I would look at an 8-quart Instant Pot. Or if you have the desire to cook really large meat, for example, a 6-pound chicken or larger, an 8-quart Instant Pot would be for you. I would only consider the 3-quart if size is seriously really a limiting factor, but maybe not even then, because to be honest with you, the 3-quart Instant Pot is not that much smaller than the 6-quart Instant Pot. Now that I think about it, most of the people that I have experience with who have the 3-quart Instant Pot actually got it as a second Instant Pot. So boom, it's settled. You're probably getting a 6-quart Instant Pot. Look at you, flying through these steps. Now it's time to think about step 2 and pick the right features. But before we do that, let's break down the current 2021 models of Instant Pots, what they are, and explain the differences between them. In 2019, Instant Pot announced that they were merging with Corel Brands, the company that owns Pyrex and other home goods brands. There used to be a ton of different Instant Pot models, but since this acquisition a few years ago, the number of models currently in production after September 2021 have been significantly streamlined. That's pretty much why many results on the internet for Instant Pot have a laundry list of models that are outdated. As of the recording of this video, the current Instant Pot models are the Duo Plus, the Pro, the Max, and the Ultra. By the way, I have links in the description for everything that we'll talk about today. Honestly, you'd be surprised how little help looking at this crazy chart is to making a choice about what Instant Pot to get. That's why we're going to break each of them down together. Also, please understand that this isn't my review of these models because I only have experience with the Instant Pot Duo. So all I'm trying to do here is help you understand the differences between these Instant Pots, what features actually matter, and share what I've noticed are some of the common opinions from the Instant Pot community with you today. Alright, first let's get started with the Duo. This is the original Instant Pot, or I might refer to it in this video sometimes as the original Duo to try to distinguish it from the newer model. This one's pretty much the baseline for all of the 2021 models. Every single currently available Instant Pot has the 7 functions that this one does: pressure cook, slow cook, rice and grain, saute, steam, yogurt, and keep warm. Something important to note is that if you see something called the Duo Crisp, that is not the same thing as the Instant Pot Duo. And the same goes for any other models of the Instant Pots that you see that also have a crisp version of them. I'm actually going to be making an entirely separate video about the Instant Pot Crisp line, and we're going to address that more later in the video. But just so you know, everything that I'm about to say about the Duo and all of these other videos has nothing to do with their crisp equivalent models. Alright, now let's talk about the Duo Plus. So what's the difference between the original Duo and the Duo Plus? It's a difference of 9-in-1 versus 7-in-1 on the original Duo. So basically, the Duo Plus has everything that the Duo has, plus sous vide and sterilize. The most important thing to know about the Duo Plus is that not every Instant Pot model has the sous vide function. So if that's something that's important to you, then this is one of the models that has the sous vide function. There's a few problems or things to be aware of with the Duo Plus. The first thing to know is that there may be earlier versions of the Duo Plus available at like garage sales or thrift stores that don't have the sous vide function. So I would recommend checking the control panel before you buy it just to make sure that it has sous vide if that's a reason that you're getting it. That's just something to keep in mind if used or pre-owned is your buying situation. The second thing to know is that lids that have the push button steam release or the automatic steam release, if somehow you break that, there's no replacement parts available for it. You just have to buy a completely new lid. This is in contrast to the original Duo, where you can buy a replacement valve handle if that breaks. Alright, now let's talk about the Instant Pot Pro. What's the difference between the Instant Pot Pro and the Duo Plus? The main difference is that the Instant Pot Pro also has a bake function. What does this setting do? I wasn't sure if this was a pressure cooking function or not, so I checked out the Pro user manual. And on page 46, it shows that there's both unpressurized and pressurized bake. Pressurized bake is something that any Instant Pot can do, even the original Duo. I wasn't really able to find out how the Pro creates the heat for an unpressurized bake, so I can't answer whether or not it's the same thing as the steam setting. If you're getting an Instant Pot for the sous vide function, then this is another model that has that. So 2 thumbs up there and good to know. The other thing to know about the Instant Pot Pro is that it's only available in a 6-quart size or an 8-quart size. The Instant Pot Max is for one thing: pressure canning. This is the only Instant Pot with the ability to do pressure canning. What is this feature and how does it work? Basically, what it means is that this Instant Pot can get up to the proper PSI to do pressure canning. Not only hot water canning, which every Instant Pot can do hot water canning. So if you were looking to get an electric pressure cooker and you want to use it for canning, then you have to get this Instant Pot. This is the only one that is qualified to do full pressure canning. Some other stuff to know about the Instant Pot Max is that it does not have a sous vide function. So if you were looking to get an Instant Pot for the sous vide function, then it's not here on the Max. As far as the size, it's only available in a 6-quart size. And finally, as far as I can tell from the user manual, there's no ability to have a no pressure setting on the Max, so I don't believe that you would be able to do unpressurized bake on the Instant Pot Max in a way that you would be able to on the Instant Pot Pro. Now let's talk about the Instant Pot Ultra. This one is an Amazon exclusive, and the main difference with the Ultra is these 2 settings. The first is the egg setting, and the second is the Ultra setting. So the egg setting. According to the website, this is the only Instant Pot with this function. How does this function work and what does it do? Well, page 9 of the user manual says that it's just a plain pressure cooking program with no ability for a non-pressure cook setting or any type of specific temperature adjustments. Most egg recipes are going to be made using manual timing, so any Instant Pot can do this function, even the original Duo. They just don't have a special button for it. The next question is, can you use the Ultra setting for an unpressurized bake like the Pro? Well, page 8 of the user manual says that you can select unpressurized cooking and select a custom temperature. So I assume that means that you can use this one in a similar way to the Pro. It's a little bit strange in my opinion that the cake setting does not include the ability to have a custom temperature. Other things to know about the Ultra is that if you're looking to get one with a sous vide, then yes, this one has the ability to do that. And finally, I wanted to just share with you some commentary about the Instant Pot Ultra. I've seen that it's kind of a common opinion in the Instant Pot community that people compliment this one saying it has some of the most granular temperature controls of all of the currently available Instant Pot models. I've also seen people compliment the sensors of the Instant Pot Ultra, saying that these are some of the best and highest quality sensors available in the current Instant Pot models. So that's something to consider and keep in mind when you're deciding on what Instant Pot you're looking for. Alright, let's take everything that you just learned and re-summarize it back into the 2 steps. Step number 1. First, you want to pick your Instant Pot based on the size that's right for you. Most people should start with a 6-quart Instant Pot in my opinion. Yes, even single people out there. Secondly, you're going to have to learn what features are standard or can be duplicated on any Instant Pot through the manual mode. Some examples of this are the egg setting and even to a certain extent the bake setting. All 2021 models have the 7 Instant Pot functions on the original Duo: pressure cook, slow cook, rice grain, saute, steam, yogurt, and warm. So yes, all of the currently available 2021 models can make yogurt, and yes, all the 2021 models can slow cook. They also all have an egg setting because when you're looking at these different programs, if it turns out that they are just a plain pressure cooking program with no ability to have a non-pressurized cook setting and no ability to set a custom temperature, then that's something that you can recreate on any model of Instant Pot, including the original Duo. And they can all bake, sorta. They can all do a pressurized bake. What they can't do, all of them, is an unpressurized bake. So if you're looking for unpressurized bake, then you're gonna wanna go with the Instant Pot Pro or the Instant Pot Ultra, based on my understanding of reading the user manuals. What about air frying? Should you get one of the Instant Pot crisp lines, or should you get some type of air frying lid? Most 6-quart Instant Pots can have an Instant Pot brand air fryer lid attachment. Even 8-quart Instant Pots have the option with some non-Instant Pot branded third-party accessories like Melty. I'm actually going to make a completely separate video with more detail on whether or not you should get one of the Instant Pot crisp models, or if it would be better for you to get an air frying lid for your existing Instant Pot. So that's the first part. Then you have to decide what your make or break exclusive features are. Basically, all of the current Instant Pots except for the original Duo have the sterilize function. The only functions worth debating on, in my opinion, are pressure canning, non-pressurized bake, or sous vide. If it's pressure canning, then you only have one option anyway, the Instant Pot Max. If it's sous vide, then you could pick either the Duo Plus, the Pro, or the Ultra. And if it's non-pressurized bake, then your options are either the Instant Pot Pro or the Instant Pot Ultra. When in doubt, go for the 6-quart Instant Pot Duo. It's a great Instant Pot for beginners. It's one of the cheapest ones that you're gonna find, and the good thing is that this is the one that pretty much everybody has. It's the most popular, the most common, so whatever recipe it is that you're reading, you could be 99.9% confident that it will turn out well in a 6-quart Instant Pot Duo. If you're somebody who has a big family or you anticipate cooking for 5 or more people constantly, I would consider getting an 8-quart Instant Pot. Also, if you have interest in doing something like cooking a 6-pound chicken or more, big cuts of meat like that are going to do better in an 8-quart Instant Pot. But you can honestly fit a lot of stuff in a 6-quart Instant Pot, especially a rack of ribs if you did something like, for example, cut the rack in half and then curl it around. I would recommend selecting your Instant Pot based on which of the following 3 you want: pressure canning, non-pressurized bake, or sous vide. And if you're considering getting a 3-quart, I just say don't, especially if it's your first and only Instant Pot. I do truly believe that everybody, especially people with a solo Instant Pot, would do significantly better by just getting a 6-quart. The space savings to the 3-quart is not worth it. Thanks so much for watching this far. I hope that you found this 2021 Instant Pot buyer's guide and comparison between all the different models helpful. If you want to know what's possible with Instant Pot, then please check out the rest of the Eat Love Protein channel. My overall food philosophy is that you should love what you eat. You can lose weight, build muscle, and live what people consider a healthy lifestyle, all without having a restrictive diet where you limit carbohydrates, fats, or proteins. These 3 things are the basic building blocks of all food, and you should never limit yourself on any of them. And you also don't have to cut out foods that you love to meet your goals either. So if you want to come on this journey with me to lose weight, build muscle, and love what you eat, then definitely make sure that you go down there and subscribe to Eat Love Protein and hit that bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. By the way, you can tip the show and support more of me creating these free, low-calorie, high-protein, high-flavor recipes. Just go to eatloveprotein.com/support to donate. And hey, if you're looking for a video to watch next, then why don't you check out one of my wildly popular lazy one-pot chicken and rice Instant Pot meals. Currently, the fan favorite is the Greek lemon rice with chicken thighs. Or if you want to learn how having an Instant Pot can make your life easier, then just check out this video where I share some of my favorite life hacks. Just check out these 2 videos that popped up on the screen for you. I hand selected them, so I know you're gonna love them. Thank you so much again for joining me for today's video, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye for now.